What's up, folks? Welcome to the channel, Rockin' the Country. I'm Don. I'm already grinning. I don't know what I'm getting into here. But Jacob Herricks made a couple of more donation requests. So Jacob, first shout out to you. Thank you, I'm pretty sure. I mean, you saw the title. Firstly, it's the Casey Donahew Band and part one of White Trash Story. And there are two parts of this. So the second part I'll be posting tomorrow. And then there's a third Casey Donahew Band song. And I'll be posting that 2 days from today, from the time you see this. So Casey Donahew Band, White Trash Story. This could be hilarious. It could be vulgar. I doubt it's vulgar, though, because, Jacob, you know my style on the channel, and you know that, like, I flag anything that's like that. I don't mind a little bit of risque type, but for the most part, it's got to be, like, acceptable to most folks. I've got, like, sometimes I'll get, like, grandparents telling me they watch the channel with their grandkid, and I'm like, oh, my God, that ratchets up my level of responsible decorum enormously. So, Casey Donahew, White Trash Story.
Now my best friend Junior, well, he lives 2 trailers down. And his wife Mary Lou, she runs a cabaret in town. And they've got 2 kids, but they don't look like him. He's a tractor tech, he's a redneck, now he's getting drunk again. I'm talking about the good times, drinking down the back, trying to remember all those crazy nights that we had. But now I'm empty, but I'm not sad. I'm talking about the good times and drinking down the back. Now Miss Sarah Ann Baker Smith, well, she was my girlfriend. I took her top off for the first time at the drive-in. You know those had to be the coolest of things I'd seen. She was passed around like a bottle of Crown, but she was always sweet to me. I'm talking about the good times and drinking down the back. I'm trying to remember all those crazy nights that we had. But now I'm empty, but I'm not sad. I'm talking about the good times and drinking down the back.
But now I'm empty. That's interesting. I guess the booze was empty and all that, but now he's empty. Yeah, a lot going on in this, but I mean, I would categorize this really as like red dirt. I mean, this has a rock flavor to it, which I like. It's got that up tempo, but you wouldn't confuse this for straight rock. This to me is country. I would just place it right there.
And now Junior's kid, you know they call him the Deuce. And his grandma, she drinks vodka in her orange juice. She sells pot to kids, and she just got out of jail. Junior had to sell his new John Boda just to help to raise the bell. I'm talking about the good times, drinking down the bad. I'm trying to remember all those crazy nights that we had. But now I'm empty, but I'm not sad. I'm talking about the good times and drinking down the bad.
There's your guitar, Jacob. Nice.
And now my name's Carl Wayne, and I've had 2 DUIs. And 3 years ago they took my license. I don't drive, but these boots can get me there, 'cause I live just down the street. And it's a last call, it's too far to crawl. Now help me to my feet. I'm talking about the good times and drinking down the bad. I'm trying to remember all those crazy nights that we had. But now I'm empty, but I'm not sad. I'm talking about the good times and drinking down the bad. I'm just talking about the good times and drinking down the bad. I'm talking about the good times.
Oh, it's over. Man, I got lost in that because it was so new. The sound, of course, the story, I pay attention to the lyrics along the way, but I'm listening so much more to the instrumentation in this because it was new. And I'm thinking his voice, I like his voice, but there's something about something in here that could have been more dynamic or boosted. I don't mean that in a critical way. I mean, when you're putting a song together, I mean, I'm not on the engineering or mixing side of things. I work, lyrics is my thing. But in listening to music my entire life and concentrating more on different things, there's something here that could have blown this song way up, and it was on the vocal end of it where it could have, he didn't even have to change anything he was doing. Something could have made it more three-dimensional is the best way I could put it. It was two-dimensional, but there was something vocally that could have been done, and I don't know if it would have been to bring in a female backing vocalist to come in on some of the chorus, but it was I like that. That was a good song. And it depicted, I mean, it started out in a trailer park. And then grandma puts vodka in her orange juice. Lots of folks do that. But I think he said she sells weed to the kids or grandkids or something. And then the other one had to sell his boat to get the other one out of jail. And he's got two DUIs. And we call them DUIs up here, DWIs either way. Same principle. You got in trouble for driving while drinking, but while drunk. But yeah, and I like that one line where he lost his license. He doesn't have a car or anything, and his house is but his boots will get him there. I like that. But the house was too far to cross, so can you help me to my feet? Oh God, what a picture! Yeah, that's a very Jacob Herricks song, Jacob. So I'm going to rate this song. I did like the instrumentation in that, by the way, a lot. And it had like your guitar going on in it and mine too. I mean, I like that as well. But I mean, in keeping with the channel, I'm not going to let the dogs run too much with the guitar, but this was well within in the pen. Yeah, I mean, that's one of the songs that I wouldn't turn off driving down the road. I mean, it would keep my attention enough lyrically and certainly instrumentally to where I'd be likely to be driving faster listening to this. This isn't a song you wind up, wow, I'm driving slower because of this. This is one you're like, crap, I'm doing 15 over the limit or 20. The number that popped into my head was a 9.1. I mean, that was fun. And in concert, I can only imagine that they must insert different words and lines and the audience would go crazy on this thing. But I bet they have a lot of fun improvising lyrics to this or just inserting new ones in there. Instruments pause and the guy just sort of goes on like a poet, but talking lyrically and reciting lines. I don't know. You could have a lot of fun with this. So, all right, we got a 9.1 on White Trash Story, basically part 1, and part 2 will be coming up tomorrow. So, Jacob Herricks, shout out to you again, my friend. That was fun, and we're going to see what White Trash Story part 2, because I think it might involve Junior, because he brought up Junior's Junior in this. He's the one, I think, that had to sell, what did he say, is John Deere, or maybe it was a boat, to get the other Junior out of prison, I think, to throw his bail. I think that's what that was about. But anyway, we're going to find out. Okay, folks, I'll see you on another video. Hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day and keep rocking the country.